A heartbreaking but rare glimpse behind the scenes from Prince William and what Meghan Markle mouthpiece spent Remembrance Weekend criticizing Catherine's appearance on social media. God, we know you're desperate for relevance, but this is a new low. A Meghan Markle sympathizer wreaked havoc on social media over the weekend, criticizing the Princess of Wales's physical appearance while she attended their Remembrance Sunday ceremony. Because on a day meant to remember the service and sacrifice, literally death, of all those who have defended our freedoms and protected our way of life, Catherine, a cancer survivor, should be picked apart. The Big Brother contestant, I won't even bother to say this woman's name out loud, who considers herself a proud feminist, tweeted, "Genuine question. Why has Kate aged so much? Isn't she only 42? Is she a smoker? It's the only explanation." This coming from a woman that once told media, "I wanted to be famous. I'm one of the only people who went on Big Brother who will admit that." Wow, you're so brave. I think that this is not only a really important issue to discuss on Remembrance Sunday, but also important that a self-described feminist be the one to launch an attack on a female cancer patient's physical appearance. No one better to judge a woman on her looks than that feminist who is working so hard to end sexism and oppression. At the time of this recording, by the way, she has not apologized. In fact, her only response to criticism has been to call those individuals racist. So I'm eager to see whether or not she inevitably does apologize, because I think her career depends on an apology. Is she a smoker? It's the only explanation, she said. Actually, you moron, the only thing she smokes is her competition in the grace and sophistication department, something you're obviously not familiar with. Because after being declared in a coma by Spanish media and the victim of an affair proven to be false, or murder accomplice, that was a really interesting conspiracy theory, or in hiding after a Brazilian butt lift. These were all accusations by idiots on the internet like yourself. We found out that she actually, horrifically, was suffering from a life-threatening disease. She was forced to reveal her diagnosis while trying to navigate protecting her small children and comforting a husband who knows the insufferable pain of losing your mother at a young age in front of the entire world. But despite all of that, Catherine has shown us nothing but grace and a grateful heart. Her body has been pumped with venomous chemo for months, trying to kill her cancer. And Catherine's body is none of our business. But if you had any sort of soul whatsoever, you would think before you tweet. In general, a quick Google search would tell you that chemo can disrupt hormone levels, particularly estrogen and testosterone, which can lead to early menopause in women and reduced testosterone levels in men. This hormonal shift may result in symptoms associated with aging, such as bone density loss, decreased muscle mass, and changes in body composition. Fatigue from chemotherapy, chemofatigue, can lead to a reduction in physical activity, causing muscle loss, strength decline, and an overall reduced physical fitness level. Robert Jobson recently reported that Catherine just started feeling well enough to get back into the gym. There were so many things wrong with Big Brother's comments. She claims to be a feminist and would stoop to criticizing a woman's physical appearance. There are much bigger things to think about on Remembrance Sunday, and Catherine literally had cancer. But it's all the more infuriating when you realize that Big Brother is one of the 5 people willing to go on TV and fiercely defend Meghan Markle against all of the meanies. I might hold Meghan Markle accountable for her bad behavior or manipulative tactics, but I would never comment on her physical appearance beyond saying that I think she is a beautiful woman. I might also mention the fact that she wears a whole lot of brown for somebody that complained that the British royal family refused to allow her to wear color. But, I think that's beside the point. If you want to criticize the British royal family, Big Brother, go to town. But criticizing a woman who was seeking preventative cancer treatment in the form of chemotherapy 2 months ago, that's just being a mean girl. You've forever lost the argument because you've stooped so low. Remember when you told Chronicle Live that you wanted to be famous? Well, congratulations on solidifying your legacy as the mean girl who bullied a cancer patient. I hope you accomplished whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish by lashing out at a woman that has recently said herself that she is not out of the woods yet. And for the record, our reaction to your cruelty and ignorance has nothing to do with race and everything to do with the fact that you're an a-hole. Late last week, Prince William gave us some pretty heavy insight into 2024 as he's worked tirelessly to support both Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and King Charles. The Prince of Wales described the past year as the hardest of his life. Speaking to reporters at the end of his visit to South Africa, he revealed how he's dealt with both his wife and his father being diagnosed with cancer. He said, "It's been dreadful. It's probably been the hardest year in my life. So trying to get through everything else and keep everything on track has been really difficult." Prince William added, "I'm so proud of my wife. I'm proud of my father for handling the things that they have done. But from a personal family point of view, it's been brutal." I felt like this information was a privilege. It was unique insight, or it was intimate insight into what has been going on behind the scenes. And there was no woe is me or anger or resentment within the message. And I really, really admired that coming from the Prince of Wales. I mean, that is a very important leadership quality. He seems hopeful, grateful, and in a humbled position today. And I just I just ended that article. I ended those quotes loving him even more than I did before. Speaking of humbled positions, though, the Daily Mail is reporting that Meghan Markle is gearing up to launch her lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, in two major malls, one in Dallas, Texas, and the other in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as part of the Netflix House experience. Meghan filmed a cooking and lifestyle-themed series for Netflix near Santa Barbara, California, throughout April and May of this year. The currently untitled program's premiere date is TBD, but expected to coincide with the launch of her American Riviera Orchard brand. RO will offer items like dog bowls, yoga mats, jam, rosé, and like a million other things. A million. She listed a million things on there. Speculation is that Meghan will also launch a cookbook alongside the series, though it's rumored to be more of a lifestyle guide on entertaining, hosting, and refined living rather than a traditional recipe collection. The Daily Mail has long reported that Netflix will oversee the merchandising for American Riviera Orchard, emphasizing Meghan Markle's role as an icon of aspiration and inspiration. This has not been confirmed. I would argue that if Netflix is investing in the retail side of the Meghan Markle brand, they will likely renegotiate Harry and Meghan's upcoming content contract with the streamer. The money will be much lower, but will allow both brands to save face. Netflix doesn't look like they're admitting defeat, and Harry and Meghan don't have to get in the unemployment line again. Thanks so much, Spotify. I just have a very hard time imagining that Netflix would start a new relationship with them in the retail space while planning to end their content relationship. So either two things will happen. Either this is not true and Netflix will can them, or they will collaborate on merchandising and continue to develop content under much less lucrative terms. American Riviera Orchard is being positioned as an arbiter of affordable elegance. The brand aims to attract Meghan's fans, who are expected to eagerly purchase items ranging from corkscrews to pillowcases, according to the Daily Mail. The idea of Meghan's fans shopping at a mall next to baby reindeer GPS systems or Squid Games tracksuits tells you that the demo they are pursuing is not the original demo that Meghan wanted to go after. Netflix is expected to open pop-ups to showcase their brands early next year in two mega malls, KOP in Pennsylvania and Galleria Dallas. These locations, known as Netflix House, will offer immersive experiences based on popular shows, including opportunities to participate in, I kid you not, real-life Squid Games. Sounds like a liability. Enjoy tea in a Bridgerton-themed cafe, attend a Knives Out-inspired murder mystery dinner, and grab ice cream from Scoops Ahoy, the parlor in Stranger Things. Reminder, this woman used to live in Kensington Palace. The physical retail space will feature merchandise from popular Netflix shows, and according to the Mail, Meghan likely hopes her signature culinary products will be included. Not if she has any self-respect, but I think we lost that a long time ago. There's even speculation that American Riviera Orchard could one day offer its own pop-up bakery or cafe. And I do believe that because in some of Meghan's trademark paperwork she filed, she did include those options. Chief Marketing Officer Marianne Lee recently called the Netflix House experience the next generation of their strategy, designed to draw people out of their homes and potentially shape the future of theme parks. This sounds completely counterproductive when you need butts on couches to hit streaming numbers that impress investors to continue to dominate the streaming space. The Daily Mail reports Netflix has already launched more than 50 experiences in venues around the world. The company applied to trademark Netflix House within a week of Meghan registering for the American Riviera Orchard title at the U.S. Trademarks and Patents Office via her Delaware-based company, Mama Knows Best. Documents show that Netflix House is nearly at the finish line for its trademark, while Meghan's application has hit a series of snags and objections. Will you be shopping at Netflix House? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it to the end of this video, comment with a crown emoji or the word queen so I can see you. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Kinsey Schofield.